Welcome to DTKE with your hosts Mudhoni
and Waringa Wakimani,
where we aim to bring you nothing but dope conversations on a regular.
Tulisahau kwaya. Mmoja nimeweza kusikia kwa mic.
Kwa
so leo umesema ati swag lazima sijui nini. So nasikia nikaa balance on point.
Tuheshimu weather.
Sorry.
Have you been?
I've been well. Kupambana tuna maisha kama kawaida.
By the way, utakaribia hapa.
Nikaribia mic.
Nipende.
Sijui ni vai earphones at this rate.
Yeah, so you've been good?
I've been okay, very much okay. Kupambana tuna kama maisha haka ketu. Vile katupeleka mbio. Nasikia unga imeshuka chini.
At imagine, napa mafuta pia. I'm like, these are cheap thrills. Like for 1 month, we're being held hostage for 1 month.
I know.
So the sad part is, especially for unga, buyers or rather wholesalers who had bought it earlier and distributors, when you're wamedunwa na the first price,
I know.
Just like that, they've gone into a loss.
Vile ina sijui niongee lugha mbaya.
No, please.
The way this, or let me put it in a more decent way, the way life is, or rather our economy or maybe the government is screwing us, it's so messed up.
Yeah,
so messed up.
1 month. So make sure
today you're okay.
Do bulk shopping.
I know. Tomorrow
to prepare yourself. You never know another surprise.
I know.
Yeah. So atusikilie huruma basi, hata basi mafuta ya kupika
iteremuke
for 1 month. For 1 month to
alafu sasa tutakuwa tunashinda hivyo. Patapotea.
Sasa si tutajua kama nini next month, August 18th, yeah. Because mafuta tutajua August 14th. Sasa unga tutajua August 18th.
Na sasa tutakuwa na in the spirit of our whoever new president shall be.
Yeah. Like it's about actually 20 days. 20 days to our general elections, and it's scary. Yeah.
Sijui nitafute mtu wa kuchill na yeye hiyo time yote. Watu watakuwa kazi. I hope baridi itakuwa imeisha.
Excuse you, did you get your ID?
No.
Hata basi usionge.
Nimenyamaza.
20 days to our elections. So when you mna vote, please, it's your civic duty.
Exactly.
Please just get out there and have your voice heard. Yes, and stay safe.
And I shall not talk to push people to vote, but vote wisely. That's all I can say. Vote wisely.
Kwa hayo
machache, vote wisely.
Vote wisely.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Tusirudi kwa but anyway, only our children shall save us.
You know, you're saying only our children. Our parents also kept saying, what? Only our children will save us. You know, their parents told them.
But you see, this is the time we are trying. Our generation, ndio saizi wamechukua most position. I have a couple of friends wamechukua hizo seats.
Niju umezeeka.
No, but at least we are trying. So probably now our parents are saying, hey, tunashukuru Mungu nani. And I hope at that. But now the problem is you enter there, you get corrupt. Let's be hopeful though.
Let's be hopeful.
Yeah,
that's all we can do.
Yes.
So did you attend Raila's 1 million dinner plate?
As who? Let me start as who? As a supporter, as a guest.
Mi hata ningelipo hiyo dinner kwanza ningeenda tu kukula. 1 million.
1 million.
And what is 500 people attended the dinner.
So he collected 5M ama kulikuwa na
it was more than
categories.
500 million. Kulikuwa na categories, but they haven't said. But then you see they said 500 people attended. So even if you decide to do 500,000 minimum, 500,000 times 5, yani that math, I couldn't. Like I was like,
let's say on average ka 250 kalingia.
Unajua hata it was more than like Warenga, those people acquired money because a table of 10, that's 10 million.
Yeah.
So you know there's that meme where you normally see that person trying to do the math, the GIF. That was me. I was like, I'm not even mathing. But I was like, where? Huku watu wakisema, things are hard. Tumesota people out here attending dinners for 1 million a plate. Na yote itenda tu ni ruai.
Tunafurahi unga imeshuka to 100. Anyway.
Yeah.
Alafu akose kuingia kai.
Wewe uteme hiyo mate. So that for me really, I was like, way 1 million.
Mbona sema niteme hiyo mate? You have a side.
No. Mi nilisemanga tu nini WTF, Wajakoya the fifth.
Hata mko na abbreviation.
WTF. So Rashid is the one who taught me that. I was like, that is so cool. So now let's just wait for the debate to see how they'll go.
There was kulikuwa na mvurutano in regards to that debate, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, he said he's only going to, like he said he's going to debate only if he's put on the same platform with the rest. See, like now you see, for example, the Nairobi governors debate, nilikutilia katikati.
Yeah.
Sa kaja at least alikuwa shaingia. So mi pia mi nilichelewa when I was watching it. Yeah.
The dimples were late.
That man is just cute. Hadi mtu akaniambia, thank God I'm not voting in Nairobi, ningekuwa na vote in Usupu. But the other aspirants as well, them it's like they had their own interview.
Yeah.
Like they were interviewed and then now
By the way, why did they do that?
So I don't know. It looked
Ubaguzi.
really somehow biased.
Actually, it's ubaguzi.
Yeah.
So because what makes them not to?
And they're all on a equal, playing field.
Now what they have the same papers, I believe.
Yeah. So acha tutaona. So sai tunagoja ya deputy president. Martha Karua and co, and then after that sasa the presidential.
Tunangojea, we shall be glued.
So
tunazingojea sana kwanza ya Martha.
Kama washangi local station.
Hata si lazima YouTube. Squeezy, you don't have even to buy those CG what. YouTube is showing live everything, like all the stations. Yeah. So yeah. Because I remember my nanny was asking me if we can pay Go TV. Then I was like, I will pay. Then I kept postponing. You see, for me, I don't watch telly. It's always movies, maybe something on YouTube. So until I was at a salon, then I'm like, simweke sijui what. Mi niliona tu akiscroll kwa YouTube and inakuanga live.
Yeah, it is live, but by the time you think you can do that.
Like the whole station is live, so.
Yeah.
Tumieni hizo nini.
Apana,
but sa shida ni watu wenye hawana nini nitwaje?
Internet.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's a problem.
That's an issue. Please nunulia nini Go TV.
For what?
Subscribe.
It's there. Actually, it's there. I just don't pay. Because it doesn't make sense to me.
Nasema lipia.
Mbona nilipia?
Yeye ni mtumizi.
Sisa YouTube after nimemfundisha YouTube iko na hizo vitu zote.
Ako sawa.
Ako tu sawa.
Sawa.
So there's it's like telling me to subscribe for DSTV.
Anyway, but
I'm sorry, but people subscribe if you want to. That's just my opinion.
Sisi bado tuko huko.
Bado mko huko?
Bado tuko huko.
Mpaka siku yenye Denzel ataanza kucheza mpira internationally, tuta subscribe.
But then do you know there's a guy for JTL, Jamie Telkom. Speaking of DSTV, he's anatafutwa. Ama rather DSTV mwenye DSTV, I'm paraphrasing it because I also skimmed briefly on it.
Yeah.
Anatafutwa because you see they are able to watch for example football sports online mnaibia DSTV your opportunity because they get their revenue from that. So he'd already been taken to court, him together with Safaricom. Wakaambiwa they should block those sites because DSTV gets revenue from so Safaricom waliweza kublock. Nani kaende. So sai bado naona
but this nowadays people are so techy. And so I remember there's a time where I live my block like the whole of that area we were not receiving network for a whole month. People would complain, warega yomteja unless nitoke nje. So one day nikapost tu kwa group, is there anyone who's experiencing network failures and all that? Kila mtu ako yes, especially this side. I'm like, what's happening? I have a pal of mine who works at Safaricom. Please, can you raise this issue for me? And he did. Then he was like, I can see network is okay because we have a whole damn booster kwa nini hapo tu karibu kwa Walia Estate. So we should be getting network vizuri sana. Only to find out one of the people who issues internet around that area had kind of hacked it or something.
Yeah.
So that's why we were not receiving full whatever. I was so mad because I kind of know the people, but I don't want to point fingers.
Sasa mulijisort ama mlifanya?
Nini yao disconnectiwa immediately. I was so pissed off. Do you know suffering a whole month paka you want to buy another phone? Thinking it's your phone.
It's your phone that has an issue. Lakini ukitoka nje ina perform. Hapana, lakini warenga si unajua naishi outside Nairobi. Hapo inaweza kuwa shida ya mashamba. Pale freedom, you know, those are some things that we take for granted.
Exactly, yeah.
Now warenga, let me ask you, because you're in the tourism industry as well, eh? Did you see this past week, Ferdinand, 100-meter athlete,
Oh yeah.
Wengine wakipewa time kuenda for the World Athletics Championship. He got a delay. He was arriving on the day. Then for me, what frustrated me is, DCI said they are going to investigate because apparently there were 32 joyriders.
Okay.
That is not it. For me, what got me angry, because joyriders watakuwa, what actually pissed me off, I think nitanyimwa passport ya kwenda US, I mean visa ya kwenda US, but it's not, for me it's not, si lazima niende.
Yeah.
This about the power of a passport.
Yes.
The most powerful passport in the world belongs to Japan.
Yes.
African countries, our passport is not useless. There are some countries whose theirs is useless, but
I know.
you know.
Yeah.
So for me, what gets me annoyed is that people from US, Europe, all they have to do is, I want a holiday.
I know.
Where will I go?
I know.
No, how? You know, they come in, they just sign Palevoko immigration, and they get it.
They get it.
Meanwhile, the hurdles that we have to go through,
I know,
to be able to go, provide bank statements, provide proof you will come back. Provide before
bank statements and all that. By the time you get the interview,
scheduled.
Like I hear there are people, their interview has been scheduled to 2024.
Yeah,
that's madness.
Yeah. And please note, they applied in 2022. They applied probably last year.
I know.
So the waiting period is 3 years for now.
It's quite a long
because
time.
Of the.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking, excuse me, racist people, why?
I know.
Like I am so pissed. Like now, if somebody says that from the US, I'm like, F you. Yeah. Because we don't get the same opportunities. Exactly. We are not going to stay. As in fact, we've just gone, we finish. Probably if it is a visit, and then we come back.
You're back here.
If it is treatment, we are like, okay, let me go get checked. You go for a checkup. If it's a graduation or wedding, we have interests here at home.
Yeah.
I end up asking myself, why do we hate ourselves?
I know.
To that extent.
I know.
It is
very
annoying.
sad. Na high season ndio yo wakitaka kukam wanakam tu.
Now, what pissed me off is I was listening to something called Fire on YouTube. Somebody had told me to look for Fire, whatever.
Yeah.
What is it called? Programs.
Or episodes. It's a program, Mama. It's a series.
A course. Fire is a course.
Oh, okay.
Financial independence, retire early, something like that. Yeah. So to find various whatever. So that. So when I stumbled on one channel. So this lady, she's saying she's 31. She wants to retire when she's 40. Wow. So she has 8 years in order to do what she needs to do.
Plan herself
herself. And then they also, so she was saying like for her now, because after COVID, they've learned that you can work from home. So remote working. So she said, okay, that's a plus. Her husband doesn't want to retire. Okay. Like, okay, but remote working will work for them. Then they decide, so where can we settle as we are able to, what is it? Where can we settle after all this?
After all this, yeah.
We've looked and seen that there are 3 sub-Saharan countries. I was like, no, we don't want you. Like, go away.
I know. Yeah.
Actually, now you come. Oh, there are 3. We've located and seen that there's 3 sub-Saharan African countries. We can move in. And no, we don't need you.
Modhani amewakata like that.
And then it also pisses me further.
Yeah.
There's this Canadian YouTube couple, you know. they've come, they're also now enjoying and living their life because living here is cheaper.
It's cheaper.
But
and
for
easier.
us, if we decide we want to go and what, there are hurdles you have to go through.
Kwanza even purchasing a property, a simple house and all that.
There's a time I'd actually wanted to relocate. But I was tired. I was like, I'm done. So like one of the processes is they test your competence in English. Who are colonized by the British. My English is much better than yours.
Yes.
Like my communication is, A1. So anyway, I passed that, that was stage 1. Then there were other stages. Now I'm asking myself, now I think, and I now understand, and even interacting with even older people who get to go to those places, be it for holiday and whatever, like East West, home is best. I don't need to go and be a donkey in those countries. But enough about.
Sorry, Poleni, I don't know who had Modhoni. But we are very sorry.
Hakuninyima visa, but it's just the whole process.
Kidogo nirushiwe hakuna mawe hapa, thank God.
That for me is a whole process.
Yeah, but I get your pain, and I feel you, and it's so sad. But
no,
you even wonder: is it that we don't have a competitive government? Is it that we are so looked down up? Like
I think now as we become, as we are aging, I now understand probably something like what Gaddafi had in mind. By the time even the OAU was being formed, he had a plan. By uniting all African countries.
Yeah, I wish by then that would have happened.
It is so expensive traveling from probably from either here to some specific country in West Africa. You'd rather go to Europe, from Europe and go to, and I'm wondering.
I know what you mean. Actually, when clients call me, how is Zim? Let me just say it's Zim. Yes, like I want to try. And then you quote for them their fare. They're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm just, by the African countries, fares are so damn expensive.
It's
That's why people maybe opt to do a road drive. Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
Very, very,
Yani,
very.
Why do we hate ourselves? Black people, why? But anyway. But you see, like now even for me, what even now continued making me angry is Ferdinand wasn't able to perform his best. But at least anatoka huko aende, in the words of Kotu Chair, nitapanda ndege, niende US, nitoke hapo, niende Brussels. You see, like for him, at least he has another competition. But this whole delay first causes you mental anguish, then there's this physical fatigue, so it ends up affecting your performance as much as you might be very optimistic that in the end.
But I feel when you talk about Black people and all that, at times I feel it's also how we've channeled ourselves, or how we've, like, how will I put it, at times we tunejibeba kama what are special needs people. Like we don't stand for ourselves. Like we have to have a certain union to fight for this what. At times I feel like I wish we all stood and just live like the whites live. I know at times it's how also we beba ourselves, like
we carry ourselves.
Exactly.
I know.
It's how we carry ourselves at times. Ukishaenda huko ushajiona wewe ni outcast.
And how do you view yourself in certain spaces and rooms? And I think there's a certain confidence I love. Like when I was working in corporate America, even when we'd go for training abroad and whatever, they knew the type of person I am. And even on the food, I'm like, excuse you, you don't talk to me like that. Excuse you. No.
We are all equal.
We're all equal.
Exactly.
You might be earning more because of the currency, but we are all equal. Leave me alone, So it's so annoying.
Anyway, such is life.
Because I can go on this rant.
I know. It's annoying.
And then you find that these foreigners come and, we of course we love. They come and marry a Kenyan girl. Then they get the benefits and
Shidani, they love vizuri. Just saying.
It's relative.
I know.
It's relative, Like now, and then I still another frustration. The other day, I saw that Michael Joseph has been extended chairman for KQ for another 3 years. I'm like, Don't you have Kenyans?
I know.
Like, we have seen, you have done.
I know.
Leave when, I was listening to Gina Dean say leave when the applause is the loudest.
Yeah.
Sasa at this rate pia KQ ipewe jeshi. Wanaweza ngangana na hiyo kazi.
Very true. Very true.
Tutafika the margins.
I know. Very true.
I'm done with white people for now.
For now. Sorry. Moving on swiftly. How has your week been at this rate? Sijui nikurudishe nyuma.
My week. I think the reason we couldn't record last week on Tuesday, I was headed to Nax. Hey, first tulitoka na Mathe around mom. She hates that word Mathe. We're leaving Nairobi around 6 a.m.
Yeah.
The cold. Winter is here.
Yes, I know it's been cold.
I even asked my mom, guy, which people, like, I saw this estate called Tilisi.
Yeah,
not Tilisi now.
I know.
I'm like, who stays here? I was not made for this. We couldn't see.
Yeah.
And then there were even accidents on the way towards Yani.
Oh, no.
It was so effing cold.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we'd gone for a funeral. Her uncle, my grandfather. And what is so sad, or rather what is so interesting is that...
Kwetu, by the way, that's my shags. Like those sides of Baridi, Kimende.
Hi.
Yes.
Hapana, it's never that. Hata nikiambiwa napewa shampoo huko.
Unless
nitaeka flats, but siwezi ishi huko.
Flats...
I'm not
need a nice warm house.
I'm not made for that winter.
Yeah, not made for that. Yeah.
So I was thinking, I even took a picture. I was like, like we were here about 10 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Enjoying fruits, having stories with this gentleman.
Yeah.
Reminiscing. And then they were so close, now with my grandfather, now my mom's dad. They were so close as siblings.
Yeah.
It was such a beautiful relationship. Even their wives knew that these two anyway, you alielewa, but anyway, so we went to celebrate his life. And I was glad. I was telling my mom, hey, it's good we went to see him.
Yeah.
Now we are not going to see him at it's now when you are going to view.
Boy,
I wish we actually felt content. We'd actually seen him.
Yeah.
We'd celebrated him and given him his flowers when he was still here. So that's why last Tuesday didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
But other than that, the week has been busy. I don't know where the month is running to.
I know. It's getting it's
crazy.
You wake up August. Go back to sleep. What's the month that follows? September.
But
I know it's
rushing, but I'm liking it because I'm also being productive.
Nice.
So for me, that is also exciting. Like
awesome.
I'm seeing things I'm working on. I'm like, okay, happening. So yeah.
That's nice. Happy for you. When you're able to see something is working out and what is not working out, you can handle it.
Yeah.
It's such a good feeling, I guess. Yeah,
it is that it is.
Good.
Yeah,
awesome. Though I've seen you've been so busy with Magazeti, like too busy, like too busy.
The newspaper has been very informative.
Clearly,
let me. I promise you, these are the 2 last ones I will have. Do you know that NMS had reported, and there's a study that was done, and they found that 15 women raped in Nairobi every day. Every day there are 15 women.
Kuna mwanaume
mwanamke
nasema mwanaume ame.
Yes,
gosh,
every day. Yani I read that, I cringed.
And also I saw the story for pregnancy as well.
Yeah,
it's gone
up. I don't know, like hey.
Where
and then you see,
we used to complain how in the US things are so bad, like teen pregnancies and all that. Sasa iko home.
But you see, for us also, that's why I ask, are we talking to our kids about sex education?
I know.
Because now you see, if you don't talk to them, someone else will talk to them. And if they're not things just happen.
Talking of which, there's this, it was a talk show. And the forum was parents. And then the kids were asked, actually now the audience were children, teenagers and all that.
Oh yeah, I saw
it.
Then, yeah, you shared.
Exactly. Then I'm like, wow, this is how they actually feel. And I believe if I was to go back to that age of being a teenager and be able to talk to my parent on how I feel, I'll be in the same position with that girl who was talking. Yeah, because we were not given that platform of opening up with your parents. Mzazi ni mzazi. Akiingia kwa nyumba, disappear, go do something, go make yourself useful or something. Like, I didn't grow up in an environment where we were so free with our parents to talk about any shit. I wouldn't have talked about sex. Lucky you.
You filter. You know.
Exactly. You filter. I'm on kuja na angle lingine.
Yeah.
For us, touching a boy was a sin. You know, holding hands was a sin. You'll be pregnant or something.
Yeah.
And it was we didn't know like how to, like, I can tell you I learned about condoms when I was in high school. Yeah. Nani hearsay. Yes, like we were not taught like you're supposed to protect yourself through this and this. Kuna, like, if you feel the urge is too much, mafuta kwa food. We didn't have these conversations, by the way. Even when our teachers would have those conversations, they were sort of hidden unless some missionaries have come from sijui where to come and talk about
the white man.
You know, exactly, the white man again. It was, I don't know. When I watched that thing, I felt for that girl.
Yeah, I liked how she spoke.
Yeah.
But then we also need to, and that's why I say we need to understand where also our parents
are coming from. Yeah.
And also understand where their parents are also coming from. You know, in between there, and then also when you look at during the colonial period, yeah, and you know, and this fight for independence and all that, there was a huge gap. There was something that was missing. So trying to rebuild that also,
it's hard.
So I always say for us, we need to try and extend grace and do better.
Yeah.
And like our parents did the best they could with what they had. So it is now for us to
change the narrative and unlearn.
Yeah.
Very, very, very true. And I hope anyone who watched that thingy, by the way, should, you know, because the parents now are us. Our parents are like our ameshafanya kazi yao. We are the parents now. So it's up to us to talk about it and keep talking about it. Because you see, if you don't make these kids understand why, they will look for the why from someone.
They will look for the why.
They will.
Exactly.
Someone will come and touch your daughter this way, that way.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't feel loved at home.
They become a statistic.
Exactly.
And then still speaking about the inappropriate touching, also related still to the 15 women raped in Nairobi daily. What about the women who don't report? You know, like, that wasn't, you know, there wasn't that margin of error.
Exactly.
What about the boys? Not men, boys.
Boys, yeah. Because
also there's a principal, I've forgotten in which school. They didn't mention the school. He's being, it was brought to light that he was abusing boys as well. So you end up wondering, guy.
But the society we are living in, it's just sad.
Yeah.
Because I have a closer friend. Let me bring it closer. She learned, and I'm sorry to say this, she learned that her daughter was raped 2 days later. So even reporting to the police, she didn't get justice. The pain that woman has been going through, like, utado, you go to the cops, hakuna, like, hata ukienda hosi, mtoto alishaoga. There are no, like, tests that can be carried to prove she was raped. And then I guess because of fear, the daughter didn't talk.
Yeah, because the child is told, nitaua mamako, you know.
Even
there are certain threats that are issued, you go like, hey.
It is, the society we're living in is so sad. Like, people are not watching out for each other. Like, we are no longer the community of mtoto ni wa community. You
become individual.
You're becoming individual, self-centered, and you even don't know who your jirani is. You know, you don't know who you live with. Kidogo kidogo unanga tu mse amebebwa na cops. You're like, kwani who was he?
Yeah.
You know, as in, it's so sad. It's so sad. And I wish people will still continue doing the Nyumba Kumi, whatever initiative. It will help.
It will really go a long way.
A long way. Yeah. Talking of that.
That
I know
it's
it's
too heavy.
I know it is. And maybe to bring it to our topic today, maybe I'll pop a question. Yes. How true are you to yourself? Like, how true are you to yourself? As Muthoni, do you feel like you're 100% true to yourself in terms of maybe how you're living, your actions, your whatever you give out, whatever you take in, all that? Do you think you're true to yourself?
I think to some extent, like there are moments, like to some extent, I feel like I'll be true to myself. And I think now more so in my 30s, because I've come to be more self-aware. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like as I'm aging now, I'm becoming, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So to some extent,
to some
yes.
extent you are. Because I feel it's... I just thought about it last week and I was like, do even the kids who are growing up now, like, are they being true to themselves? And it's the reason why we are getting all this drama going on of people committing suicide, people doing stuff, people following a certain influencer because she's living it, people looking like whatever, and you're like, you know, yeah, because my feel is people are not being honest with themselves. People are not facing the reality that if Muthoni is looking all this glam and all that, it's not because someone may be sponsored, someone may be, it's her hard work.
I'm a kept woman.
She's a kept woman by herself, just to be clear. Yeah, but
I keep myself.
Yeah, she keeps herself. Siwadanganya huyu ile hustle anachapapa nje. Hey.
We, acha nianze kukurushia inspirational quotes ndio nikifika msisemange ati
Yeah, so I feel like people are not living the truth.
Yeah.
Cause unapata making decision is becoming hard. Because of just one simple thing, you're not being true to yourself. You find yourself, you're being entangled into so many lies. Mpaka you don't know where to stand anymore. You're just living a lie. And that's one thing that has been sumbuing me, like, am I being true to myself? I remember when I called it quits with my whatever, it was hard for me to accept the situation. It was hard for me to start javing, like, warenga apande mat. How now?
Umeshuka, guy.
Imagine.
You know, what will people say?
What will people say? Like
umehama.
Yeah, for 7 years you're used to your nice car, living in a very nice house and all that. Then all of a sudden,
goals.
Couple goals ndio huyo hapo. Then I had to like sit myself down and I'm like, Warega, you have to accept your situation.
Yeah.
For you to live better. And that's being true to yourself and acceptance go hand in hand. Unejipata, I can't accept this lifestyle because of a certain lifestyle you used to live. Like shuka siste.
Unajita meeting.
Unajitaka mkutano, Warega, come here. Like nilijita mkutano ile serious. You have to accept this is reality. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Just work your way up. And it's a I'll even kutana with people, like even friends, they're like, ay warenga, wekupata gari ni one time. And it's not that I haven't parted those proposal of being bought for a car, being given.
Wait.
Being given a house or what? I have come.
No ko hapa.
It is okay. It is okay.
We close this episode.
Well, Muthoni amekatch by the way. Wako atakuja. Ukubali alafu kuja uniambia but then nilikubali deal because of so and so. Nikupate. Anyway, as in it's not that I haven't come across those whatevers, those proposals and all that. But again, you look at your life and you're like, what are the consequences if I accept this? You know, like you debate with your mind. You're like, it's never that serious. peace of mind is very important.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing I've told God all along, God, don't put me in a situation where either my dignity will shuka chini or either I'll have to compromise, I don't know what. Don't. If I'm able to be where I am today,
yeah,
because of abstaining from some things, may your blessings come from you directly. You know, so it's been a debate of, am I being true to myself when I'm living a certain lifestyle? Kama hayezi. And it's as simple as that. And these are the things that are affecting so many young people in making decisions, the right decisions maybe.
Yeah.
We've all messed up. I have messed up. I mess up like every day. Like kila mtu kuna tu vitu tu hapo in between, and you find yourself messing up. Barabara sio inaitwa nini? It's not a straight path. We all mess up, but after messing up, do you pick a lesson, or you just move on and wait to mess up again?
And then you'll keep repeating
You'll
that.
keep repeating that
You understand the lesson.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought about it, and I was like, people need to be true to themselves and live a life that they're okay with and not forcing issues. I don't know why people are looking at each other.
You want to be looked at here.
I want to be looked at here. Focus.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So that was my thought for last week, and that's why I decided to bring it to today's whatever.
You know, when at first in this then I asked a breakdown, there are a number of people out here. Like I remember I told my friend, oh, I've seen a certain story. She's like, sis, imagine. And to each his own. Run your race.
Exactly.
Like you don't know, there's a behind story.
Yeah.
Like, hey, sawa basi. Mimi huyo navuta. Uwezi nipata 5 a.m. club at this moment.
Yeah.
Kavuta tu blanketi.
Yeah.
You know, because there are people out here who keep challenging or telling you things, but they don't give us the full story.
Exactly.
Please give me the full story as well. Hey, sawa. Probably you are with so and so, they helped you. I'm like, okay.
I know.
You know, even me, kumbe I've been ignoring some help. And those are my destiny connectors.
Yeah.
Tell me in advance.
Exactly.
That is how, tell us how it is. Or probably you're involved in certain deals because that has become the it thing.
Yeah.
You know? And then there's always this quick instant gratification. You know, like I want it now.
Exactly.
Now. The other day I was asking myself, what's his name? Microsoft owner. Bill Gates has said he's going to give out his wealth. Then I asked myself, this man does not enjoy life. He's giving out he does not enjoy his life because warenga, like every day if I have a certain goal, like I need to get this order or I need to do this. There's like a certain excitement, and like a thrill, and then I'll go celebrating it. And those endorphins will take me far. You have reached,
Umefika.
Somebody like Elon Musk as well. That family is twisted.
I know.
That's another story.
Who sits down and wants to invest in space? Wow, God.
Yeah,
you know.
He's now doing obnoxious things.
Exactly.
Trying to seek the thrill.
For
us, we are finding thrill and excitement.
In
the small, and we are enjoying being in the moment.
Exactly.
Like even when we had our last whatever, and I said, I want more. So even for myself personally, I'm getting more in the moment.
In the moments,
that for me is so satisfying. I'm like, it gives me warmth,
Very true.
But of course, pesa ni sabuni ya roho. Don't be fooled. But then I keep hearing stories. I look at someone, then I'm being told, there's a backstory. Not 1 or 2 or 3 people.
But you see what pisses me on the backstory, even the influencers we have, let me just put it out there. Even the influencers we have, you guys are work hard, blah, 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 but what is the story behind your journey? Tell us the truth, Maybe kuna mtu tu alipatana, maybe leo nimepatana na I'm trying to remember your name, She.
Benito.
Leo nimepatana na Benito ameomoka. Na because tulikuwa tunakuja studio, akanikumbuka ngombe, ni aje Benito. So you come through for me.
Yeah.
And you never know.
Yeah.
He just decided, you know what? Shikai 10M, sort yourself out. That's hiyo siwezi kata. You know, like amenihelp. So, and you get so many people who are up there. They have a story, but they don't want to share that story. Watashare these stories. You know, I used to go to school even without lunch. What the fuck? We don't need to hear that nonsense.
I used to go to school without shoes.
Without shoes? What the hell is that?
Times have changed.
Exactly.
I have shoes. So the next part.
The next part. Tell us about, you know, who and who, like, someone came through for me. Even that person wants to feel appreciated. And no, by then ilisaidianga huyu dada na huyu kaka. But mkoto hapo, just people believing in hope. Relax. Tell us the story. Koli patana na mbaba akakusaidia life uomoke ama mama. What's wrong with that?
Sema tu nilipatanga tu na kamtu.
Kakanifungulia mlango. Yeah, we don't want to get into the details of how you guys went sijui where.
Just which door was open.
They just
opened a door.
Yeah.
And you know that, and then from there it's your own.
It's your own, exactly.
Say, after that. But then we don't get and that is what is so annoying. Because you find out people are trying to chase. They said, you know, picture exactly of here catching flights and not feeling.
Yes.
But you don't know what is behind
exactly, because I believe even if you got it maybe in a way you don't want the public to know, you worked hard for it. You know, you still worked for it. And it's something, it's your effort. And it's your effort that was appreciated, you know? Yeah. So people should tell the truth. Tell the story behind your success and your journey in the truthful way. For people not to feel like, oh, nikimaliza degree yangu, masters yangu, I'll just get it straight. It's not like that. It's not like that. I know of someone, if you're to listen to him, like his story, someone just believed in him and his vision. And that someone, aliniambia to live, warenga mea won't tell you at SJ had it all that. But someone saw my vision and gave me a capital of 50 M. Mbaka in this day and age.
Now, they just believed.
Yeah, they just believed and they trusted him. And saa yayeju, aliona mtu amemtrust, he ran with it. And he's among the best, or rather I'll say his business is thrived, and he's one of the business what
moguls,
yes, in Kenya. So people should tell the story behind, because people have really suffered. Kuna watu wamerushwa nje in the name of, you know,
trying to
keep up and all that. But just say the truth, and you know, you'll be at a better space. I like myself, I'm at a better space now than before, because I've accepted that this is my situation and I need to work hard, or I need to do 1, 2, 3. If I get someone who'll come through for me, well and good. But along the way, I'm being true to myself. Like, I can't afford this today. But I'm not saying that by the me hata nikiwa nimesota aje, I have to look it, you know, like I don't go out there looking like how will I put it,
you don't look haggard.
Yes, exactly. Because of my situation. And that's one thing I said, I'll never let my situation make me look like my situation. You know. So I chose and I decided I'm going to be true to myself, and it has really freed me. Today I can easily say, by the way, sijisiki kukamio dunda because of so and so and so.
No, you just leave it at that.
Exactly.
You don't need a backstory. Like not, as I told you, when it ends at no.
It's at no.
Guys are able to do it, and it's something women can't. Like, we always have to give a story behind the no. No, it's a no.
It's a no. It's a no. Yeah,
I can't make it.
Yeah. And it has
don't give a justification why you can't make it.
I'm trying, because I'm those people. I guess through my life experiences, I've always found myself justifying everything, and this is something I'm unlearning. And it's very hard, because I've been put in situation with my past, that is, where I have to justify everything.
It's a female thing. Even me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Even me nowadays, like, even when I'm communicating with someone, then I find I've gone to justify myself.
Yeah. Una delete.
Yeah, like even me, it's a female thing. Men don't have that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you see, what I say, if men don't have it, they feel like they want that justification. Kwanza, if you get someone, men who are used to manipulating people, okay, you'll find yourself justifying until it eats you up. And that was my situation, like with my past, with not only even with relationship, even people who are close.
Yeah.
You just find yourself justifying and they get so excited about it. And it ate me to an extent. Unanza sakpata stress, yeah. Juu you need to justify
and
something
trying to keep,
and trying,
peace and all that.
Exactly. Yeah. So people out there, to be true to themselves. You'll get peace.
Yeah.
You'll get to make better decision with your life, and you'll get to move on with your life vizuri, and just accept things as they are. Don't fight yourself over things you cannot overcome or control. If it's out of your control, let it be. It's as simple as that. Yep.
I think as we're just about to conclude, I think I was listening still to something about living one's true authentic life. So this lady explained the way she wanted to quit her job.
Yeah.
Then she didn't because her boyfriend wanted to relocate to follow his dreams.
Yeah.
She stopped what she wanted to do and followed him. She lived a painful life to the extent that it manifested in a back pain. So at times you can find that even when you fail to live your true self, you end up getting either, is it backaches, headaches, unnecessary ease.
Exactly.
So hakuna haja.
Like I was today I came across like a clip for Kamene Goro, her whatever of baby girl. So she was saying, you see, there we put ourselves, maybe chali yako ama bwanako amekunyamazia ama amekutreat in a way you don't understand where this is coming from. And most of us find ourselves saying, "Sa nimemfanyia." Chick, snap out of it. It is not you. Ye ndio mbaya. So if you feel like you've done that, you don't even have to
explain.
Move or let it be. Kuna kitu mbaya umefanya. And we find ourselves in such situations. Sa nimemfanyia.
Mecha ngwambia niliachanga. Like I'd say it's practice.
Yes.
And I think that's what I'm loving about my 30s.
Yeah. You're learning.
I'm learning. I'm like that. This doesn't work for me.
Yes.
Still lazima. You know, either situations will expel themselves or I'll expel myself from such situations. Yeah.
Okay.
No explanation.
No explanation. Twende.
No. Kaende.
I guess that's it from me.
Imagine this is episode 20.
We're on guy. Haja.
We are trying.
Yes. Well done. Anyway, that's it from being true to yourself. Let me put it like that. And I hope you guys are enjoying our podcasts. We are at least niliona. There's a video which has reached over 100 views, which is for me it's something. For me, I don't know. I feel like I have something and I don't.
You don't have.
Really?
Yeah. I would tell you. Ew. But you don't.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So I like the positive feedback out there, and kidogo we are growing, and it's been amazing. 20 episodes now. Yeah. And I'm loving it. I hope you're loving it. I'm definitely. She best love it.
I have no choice.
With such company, you best exactly. She best like it.
I remember what our guest Karambu said. She's like, I think this is therapy for you guys. I was like, yeah, it somehow
it is. Not somehow. It is therapeutic for real. It is very therapeutic. Every time I'm here and I'm like, wow.
You have a therapy session.
I have a therapy. And you see, I have to be true to myself. I have to be true for me to talk.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not being true, hakuna kitu itatoka kwa hii mdomo.
Really?
Yeah. So it's been amazing. It's very therapeutic, I must say. If you want to be our guests, to DM pia, you never know. Sledge bado tunakam. You're so much welcome. Tupe siku.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Continue having conversations with us. Hope you're enjoying our conversations as well. Yes, and interact with us. So for now,
adios.